The individual. I'm just gonna say individual for the rest of the video because this world is going all topsy-turvy. I don't know. I don't know what to say anymore. Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos, and welcome to another episode of He Rants. I'm your host, Felix Long Trousers. Man, check this out. If this is your first time on He Rants, I just want to let you know I'm just a random guy who likes to look up random things that interest me, and I feel like I just need to inform you guys about it. And if that sounds sexy or attractive to you, make sure you subscribe to your boy, and make sure you hit those post notifications so you always hear the voice of Long Trousers. At the same time, hit a like, man. It definitely hits the YouTube algorithm and lets YouTube know I'm making some decent content so my voice can go out there and hit the masses. And of course, you gotta buy the merch. Mofo, men offering females orgasms because we're so humble. Link in the description box below. But let's not waste no more time. Let's get right into the first story. We gotta talk about this guy, Robert Kelly, aka R. Kelly, aka the child toucher, right? Allegedly, right? He's in the news because one of his guys, right? Goons? Can I say goons? Goons, right? No, but I feel like when I say goons, it sounds like he's going out murdering people or something like that. No. So this associate of R. Kelly is actually looking at possibly spending some jail time because he just recently admitted to assisting R. Kelly by paying one of his accusers, or at least trying to pay one of his accusers, $500,000, $500,000 to not testify. Yeah, so I guess I can't call him a goon then, because if he was a goon, he would have definitely been like, "Yo, listen, you can go or you can sleep with the fishes or something like that." The guy we talking about is 31-year-old Richard Airline Jr. Man, I don't know why they had to put the junior, and I'm not even sure if his name is Airline, but it's spelled like R-line. I'm just gonna call him Airline, son. He's a goon, so I refuse to give him the respect that he deserves. But he recently just came out, like I said, straight up, just admitted to it. Not because he wanted to admit it, but just off the strength that he had to admit it, because apparently his line was tapped. So pretty much he called the young lady. She's 17 years old, like I said, and let her know, listen, don't show up there. If you don't show up, 500,000 is right there for you. So this is pretty much admitting that this guy R. Kelly was definitely out there doing, or it could just be that this is all a smear campaign, and you know what I'm saying, you're just trying to make sure that this girl don't. Come on, bruh. R. Kelly was all up in these premature booty holes, bruh. Like, come on. Allegedly, I have to say allegedly because I feel like R. Kelly could still like sue me or his estate or something like that. This guy is facing up to 15 years in prison, bruh. Like, I don't know if it's probably federal prison. Listen, I don't know how the butts are taken in federal prison. I heard federal prison is kind of like a camp, right? It's kind of like a camp that you just can't leave, and it's specifically one gendered camp. So I mean, the same. But listen, I'm really trying to think. Like, if I went to federal prison, like, well, what would happen? But you wouldn't have females, so you wouldn't be able to smash at the same time. But hand letter is pretty strong, so I think that's all. But then you wonder, is there a limitation on lotion, or does that have to come off of your commissary? Because now you have to make decisions, right? You have to make decisions. You either go with the dry palm, right, or start sacrificing lotion, right? If it comes like a lower amount, these are important things. These are life-changing decisions you're making right there when you're in prison. I'm saying, because there's nothing else you can do. R. Kelly though, his time in prison might not be that good, because I really heard that a lot of inmates don't take kindly to, you know, molesters, rapists, you know what I'm saying? People abusing youth and stuff like that. These girls are definitely youth. You know what I'm saying? I think the youngest I've heard is like 13 years old, but God knows if he ain't younger than that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, they might have to put him in solitary confinement or something like that. I'm not sure. Or unless these guys are R. Kelly fans, or he has to spend time with the other rapists. And granted, these other rapists, they might be they might want butts, right? Let's think about it like this. If you're a rapist, right, most likely your urges took over your mind and you decided like, yo, listen, I'm about to take whatever individual that I want to take their will to fight me, and I just want to take their body, right? So when they see R. Kelly and they see that R. Kelly was taking advantage of young kids, who knows? They might decide, listen, he took advantage of young kids, I'm going to take advantage of him. And that's when the whole war starts, right? They start going around in the corner. They start raffling off, probably shooting dice to see who gets first dibs at his booty and stuff like that. Listen, R. Kelly's like 50-something years old. His booty hole is not as strong as it used to be. So even if he tries to clench it hard and try to fight back, make sure he doesn't get penetrated, he might not be able to succeed. Lizzo, man, she recently just made a post on Instagram, right? I didn't even know her Instagram's name, Lizzo Be Eating. So she respects the fact that she eats a lot, and she respects the fact that she's large. So she pretty much just said that on a daily basis, right? Every morning she wakes up, she tries to tell her stomach, like, yo, listen, I love you. I love you. This is something I want for the rest of my life, basically. She didn't say that last part, but she definitely said that she loves her belly. And I listen, I make jokes about people who like to eat a lot. Right, I make jokes about being obese and stuff. I'm an asshole, right? But I do respect self-love, right? But people have to understand self-love and diabetes. Sometimes they're not always. And there's gonna be some of those people that come up to me and be like, "Oh, just because you're slim doesn't mean you're healthy." You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But I'll give the chances to the slim guy over the person that's a little bit larger, right? That person's a little bit larger, got a lot of fat in there, a lot of stuff blocking their organs and stuff, just building up. So it's a little bit harder for them, to live their everyday life and everything. I mean, listen, if you think I'm lying, ask Lizzo, join up Lizzo, ask her, see if she can run a mile, right? Run a mile straight up, just like, and some people can be like, what do you mean? She can't run a mile. Listen, if she can run a mile, hey, listen, y'all gonna stop cutting my joint, putting on the static and everything, bro. I'm just trying to report the news. She put herself out here, you know what I'm saying, for everybody to see. And trust me, everybody can see that. Because when I saw that, I was... All jokes aside, though, Lizzo is attractive for a large woman. Right? For a large woman, she definitely is attractive. I know some people are going to be like, why you have to say for a large woman? Yes, for a large woman. Because me, ideally, I don't really like the larger women. Unless your face is just godly gorgeous. And Lizzo, she's all right. But she's not there. If she loses the weight, she's going to look better. And here's the thing people have to understand, right? This is just this thing. This is just a phase that Lizzo's going through. When she gets older, she's gonna lose the weight. We've seen others do it, like Monique and a few others. I can't think Oprah. You know what I'm saying? Like a few. They always have this, be happy with yourself, cool being fat. But eventually, age hits and health hits, right? And that's when people start realizing, wait a minute, I'm going to die, right? And I gotta make sure that I look decent. I gotta make sure I look decent. I gotta make sure I'm doing what I gotta do. She's already started a juice cleanse. Don't be sleeping on Lizzo. She's definitely trying to lose weight. She's gonna try to fake like she's not. She's definitely trying to lose weight, bro. She's definitely trying to lose weight. Listen, some people might want to ask me like, yo, if Lizzo came up to you and told you that she wanted to do anything with you, I mean, that you're allowed to do anything with her, what would you do? You know what I'm saying? Most people would probably try to be like, oh, Felix, you're probably gonna come up there and say you're gonna hit, right? Listen. If she told me I could do anything with her, bro, the first thing I would do is walk with her straight to Planet Fitness, and we gotta talk about this guy Ben Simmons. Most of you guys know who Ben Simmons is at this point. I mean, with the 6'11" point guard for Philadelphia 76ers. You know what I'm saying? First overall pick a few years ago and everything, and he's been playing decent, but I feel like he hasn't been playing to his full potential at this point. Man, he's averaging 13.7 assists a game and stuff. I mean, 1.7 steals a game. I mean, he's playing okay, but he's playing more in the fact that he's playing more like a good role player at this point, right? And I feel like your first overall pick, he's supposed to be dominating, especially at your size. Granted, he can't shoot, but I digress. That's not what we're here to talk about. We're talking about the fact that there's a news that just came out that this guy may be messing with a transsexual. The transsexual's name is Amani, right? And listen, we have to clarify. It's not the transsexual ones that switch, a woman to a man. It's a man to a woman. I know that goes without saying. A lot of people assume that because usually the ones who are trying to expose people are usually the ones that are switching from man to woman. Have you noticed that? You don't really hear about it on the other side. Maybe because people really don't care as much. I don't know. But she came out. She pretty much saying, yo, she been messing with this guy Ben Simmons. And what's her name? Amani, I said? Yeah, Amani. So she came out. Showing some Snapchat videos, right? Showing that, yo, I'm messaging this guy Ben Simmons. So she's showing, there's actually like the contact thing said Ben Simmons for basketball. But I mean, let's keep it a stat. How hard is it to just name a contact thing Ben Simmons? And it was on Snapchat, which is intelligent, right? Because by them making it seem like it's on Snapchat. There's no evidence, right? But granted, this woman can still be. I said woman, right? The individual. I'm just gonna say individual for the rest of the video because this world is going all topsy-turvy. I don't know what to say anymore. I don't want to get destroyed by anybody. All right. So the individual showed some more Snapchat footage, right? Pretty much released something that I believe is the boy Ben Simmons' penis, right? I wasn't able to see it. It was on Instagram and it was blocked off. It could have been anybody's penis, and I'm not gonna do enough research to really find out if it is because I don't care enough. That's up to you guys to do, right? Link in the description box below. Also released a little bit of more receipts. Pretty much this one insinuating that he wants to spread this individual to the homies, right? To the other teammates. So the message said 5 guys, I'll let you know and all that stuff, right? But when I saw the message, I feel like that could just be for the restaurant. Just to go out to eat somewhere at 5 guys, right? So you tell me Ben Simmons, are you dating transsexuals? You know, this guy Ben Simmons was going out with one of the Jenners. I think the older Jenner, the one that people really don't talk about that much, the one that's low key, right? If I had to be a Jenner, I'd be her because I like the low keyness of her, right? Nobody really has that much to say about her, right? Other than, you know, going out with Ben Simmons and everything. But I'm realizing this is just a year of transsexuals just coming out or something. Like, you know, you had the other thing that happened or like last week when it came with Jimmy Smacks, with the whole situation with him being a Glock doctor to the transsexual, just teaching Glockonomics. He's like a glick therapist. The glicker, you know what I'm saying? The glick. He's a glictomist. You know what I'm saying? The Glocken. Yeah, the Kraken. No, the Glocken. The Glizzy. The Glizzosaurus Rex, god of Gliz. Oh, the return of the Gliz, the Glizzer, Gliz, the movie, part 1, 2, 3. So this transsexual Amani has also tried to expose other individuals. I think Trey Songz, Fabulous, to name a few. So this makes me wonder: is this person just going around just trying to find celebrities, just trying to expose them because they really are messing with them? Because when I saw the pictures of this individual, right? They kind of look like what's his name, 6ix9ine's baby mother, right? But that's just, I only seen like 1 or 2 pictures for her. The resemblance is striking, at least to me. But I'm trying to understand: is this the whole thing? Is this what people do, just trying to expose these individuals doing all this stuff? Like, I don't understand. It's gonna make it hard for transsexuals to find relations, because most people. Then at the same time, let me give you a stack. If you messing with transsexuals, just be open. Let the world know. Let your buddies, your friends, hey, listen, I like, sometimes I like, some glizzies. I'm honestly taking this with a grain of salt, man. I need more information. I don't think Ben Simmons is going like that, man. I don't think Ben Simmons is going like that. Because if he is, though, the locker room is gonna be freaking hilarious, and y'all gonna be like, oh, what's up? We're progressive now. We don't care about that. Come on, guys. Listen, let's keep it a stack. We're still growing into this whole "you say whatever you are" thing. All right. Let's keep it a stack. Hey, maybe I might get canceled for saying that. I really don't care. Who am I? I'm irrelevant, right? But at the same time, I'm just like, listen, let's just keep it a stack, man. People, at this point, I can say I'm freaking the planet Neptune, right? And you have to acknowledge that. But that's all the news I got for today, man. If you made it this far, I appreciate it, man. Please subscribe, hit the post notification so you always be one of the first people to hear the voice of Long Charles, because my voice is so essential. And at the same time, leave a like, man. It definitely only takes a second. Leave that like. It makes me feel good about myself. I'm really insecure. You can bully me about that too, man. I'm open. I love criticism. I love it. All right, and you have to buy the merch. Mofo. Men offering females orgasm, because they're also sensual. Link in the description box below. That's all I gotta say. Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos. And I'm out.